So today we're doing a bit of an informational video. So something that I feel like is very important that people know is what different running around and different things like that actually mean. Like, what is Animal Crossing language? So today I'm going to be presenting you a guide on what different things mean in Animal Crossing, so that you can go into the world properly prepared for the scary world that is going out there in Animal Crossing and going to other islands. So, let's get started. So, first and foremost, I have to start with a warning of sorts. So, there's a few things that you should never do, and if you see them, you should be very, very afraid. Okay? So, first and foremost, it's running through flowers. It is a horrific act, and anyone who does it, the person they must be evil. Okay? I mean, we can all, some of us can understand accidentally running through flowers, but then there's those people. There's those people who just run straight through your flowers and just, it's a despicable act, and it will not be, it is wrong. So if you see that, if you do that, just watch out. Just watch out. But let's move on to the less perilous thing, and it's just the basic running in the circle nonstop. It's pretty basic. It just means follow me. I mean, it's pretty universal. I think most people, everyone agrees. Okay, not even most people, everyone agrees. Just running in a circle just means follow me. You'll see people do it right when you get out of the airport. You'll see people doing it when they're giving tours, when they're trying to show you someone. It happens all the time. However, the next thing that is similar, so is running and then stopping periodically. And with this one, direction really matters. So if they're going counterclockwise, they're running in a circle counterclockwise and they're stopping periodically, they're actually gathering energy for Bob. It's not everyone realizes. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but if you're running counterclockwise, stopping periodically, it's for Bob. Now, if you're doing the same thing but it's clockwise, you're just running in a circle, stopping periodically, then it is gathering energy for Tom Nook himself, our well-known broker, banker, loan giver, construction person. He does a lot, and for that he needs a lot of energy. And so if you're seeing people do that, they're just collecting energy for our good man, Mr. Nook. And even more so is running and then stopping and looking at you. So it's different from just stopping. It's stopping and looking at you. Now this one, it'll go in either direction. Direction doesn't matter in this case. But this one is follow me. But it probably means you're on a very nice, like, 5-star super thematic island, and they're probably like, oh, did you get lost? Did you get lost in my amazing island? Like, I mean, no shade, but like, probably did. It's okay. They're just trying to make sure you can catch up to them. Now, moving away from the running is actually holding items. Holding items can have more meaning than you think. Okay, you need to be careful with that. So the first one is just holding a net. Okay, it seems pretty basic. You might be just trying to catch some bugs, especially if it's the bug off. Okay, we've all been there. Go and hang out with your friends, catching some bugs. But sometimes it's not the bug off, and there's no bugs around. And in that case, you or your villagers better watch out, because you are about to be whacked with a net. So get running, get into a defensive position, run behind a tree. Just be aware, because the net is probably going to start coming after you. Similar vein is the axe. Sometimes people are out here, they're just trying to chop some wood. Okay, they're just like, oh, I need some wood, my shovel broke, I'm trying to help you out with some flowers. I don't know the situation, I don't know your life. And, that's pretty innocent. But then there's those times where they're coming at you with a sharp axe from behind a tree, and it's a murderer, okay? And I know everyone, it's like, oh, it's Animal Crossing. There's no way there's a murderer. You're wrong, okay? You're wrong. And you better start running. But because you were doubting me, I'm sure you're already dead. And you know, that's really your fault at the end of the day. You should have listened, because there you go. And they might even get your villagers now. So you should really beware if someone starts running around with an axe. Next one's just having a watering pail, you know? Not a watering pail, a watering can, as most people say. You know, pretty innocent. You probably hired them or asked them to come and water your flowers, you know? It's basic. Oh, you didn't hire them to water your flowers? Oh, you better watch out, because you might have just made a deal with the Fae, so, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, if none of these bad things have happened to you, let's move on to some running back and forth. Okay, we're out of the circles, we're out of items. Running back and forth. Now, not direction, sorry. This isn't running back, this is running in circles. Distance and location matter. Okay? So, let's start with location of bridges and inclines. This is very rude. Okay, you should never be running on bridges and inclines. You're gonna fall. Okay, you're gonna fall. And you know what? It's karma, because it's just rude. No one wants to see it. Keep it to yourself. And next is paths. They're probably waiting for you or for something. Yeah, pretty basic. Next one is running in grass and in long distances. Sometimes even the beach, not always the grass, but long distances, like circles, but like it's around multiple houses. It's the zoomies. It's a classic case of the zoomies, okay? Just let them roam free, let them get their zooms out, you know? It's just pretty standard. Just let them zoom. But if they start turning on and off items, it's probably a competition. Okay, I've had many an Animal Crossing on and off competition in my day, and you gotta try to win. Okay, you gotta make sure you're mashing those buttons, you're turning things either off or on depending on which side you've been given. You gotta make it very clear. Sometimes they're switching. You know, these games can get pretty complicated, but just keep your head in the game, and you should be able to win. And if you do, guess what? I'm proud of you. Okay, just make sure you win. So yeah, I think that covers everything. I just wanted to make sure that you guys were prepared when you went out into the world of Animal Crossing, that you weren't about to be confused on what people were trying to tell you, you know? So this is a good guide. Make sure you send it to people before they start traveling. Make sure your friends aren't out here accidentally doing something they shouldn't be doing. Okay, I think it's very important that everyone knows just these basic Animal Crossing language things. So if you did enjoy this and you find it useful, okay, this isn't for entertainment, it's for use. Make sure you leave a like. Okay, if you want more of these, just tell me in the comment section down below, especially if there's something important that you think I missed. I'm not about to leave you guys ill-informed, and in case I do end up having to make another one of these very important informational videos, I would recommend you go ahead and subscribe right now. And that's all for today. I hope you guys are well informed, and have some safe travels. Bye-bye.
When you try your best but you don't succeed,